Hi, my name is Caitlyn Wolfe, and I'm an admissions representative here at NICC. And today we're going to talk about the enrollment process for veterans and military students. We're just going to start with some basic facts about NICC. So we have about 70 different programs of study. We have transfer programs that can get you onto a 4-year degree, and we also have programs that are 1 year or 2 year to get you a diploma or a certificate. We have 8 different locations, which could be from Piasta campus, which is where you would find me, our Kalmar campus, which is north and it's closer to Decorah, Iowa, if you're familiar with that area. And then we also have smaller centers, which are Cresco, Manchester, New Hampton, Owine, Waukon, and then our largest center is in Dubuque, Iowa. And then we have different ways that you can take your courses as well. So we have online courses, which are definitely the most popular for most of our military students, especially because if they're getting deployed or going to training, they can still take those classes while they're away. And then we also have face-to-face option and hybrid. Face-to-face is those traditional in class, getting that hands-on experience. And our hybrid classes are kind of a best of both worlds, where sometimes you'd be face-to-face and sometimes you'd be online. And then we have different lengths that you can take these classes too. So some students choose to take our classes in the traditional format, which is the semester long, about 16 weeks. Then we also have sessions that run 8 weeks or 10 weeks as well, which are a little faster in advance, but usually students who take those are taking less classes at a time, such as for a Z degree program, which is extremely popular for our military students because it is an online option for an Associates of Arts. So it's meant to be transferred on to a 4-year degree. However, those classes are run 8 weeks at a time and there's no textbook cost, which is where you get that Z degree title. The Z stands for zero textbook cost. Just some average facts about the classes is we have 14 class size for the people. We keep it small because we want you to feel like you can ask questions. We want you to feel like you can be interactive. And more importantly, if you're taking classes face-to-face, we want to make sure that you have that hands-on experience that you can only get when you have a small number of people in a class. We do have about 6,000 students between our 2 main campuses, Piasta and Kalmar. A little more of those are on the Piasta campus, about 3,400 of those students. And we have a lot of ways to support you outside the classroom and inside the classroom. So the list I'm about to read off to you here is all included in your tuition. There's no extra cost for any of this, so please take advantage of this if you are a student here. So we have academic advising. Once you apply, you'll be assigned an advisor. The advisor for all of our military veteran students is Jennifer Wood. She's great, and since she is purely the advisor for the military veteran students, she's familiar with all of like the veterans benefits and things like that to make sure she can help you the best. We also have career services. So whether you are unsure what you want to go get your schooling in, they can help you with the first part and just maybe get you some job shadows or help you take some career assessments to determine what's a good fit for you. They can also help you as a student, and they can help you work on your resume. They can do mock interviews with you. And then of course, once you graduate from the program, they can help you find a job. We also have a full-time mental health counselor on both campuses. So if you're having a bad day or maybe a bad life, whatever, and you just need someone to talk to, it's always nice to know that there's someone there for you. We also can make accommodations for students. One thing you'll need to know is that we will never ask if you need accommodations or disability services. You'll have to let us know, but we're happy to make them for you. And then we have our learning center, which is probably my favorite part about NICC because essentially it's just free tutoring. So if you're struggling with math, maybe, I know that's always a struggle for me, or maybe you're just not the paper writing type and you have to do that for class, there are people here that are trained professionals that can actually help you. So you're not being tutored by Stacy, who took this class last semester, but truly you're getting information and tutoring from actual full-time paid faculty staff. So come on into the Learning Center. We have one in Piasta, Kalmar, and downtown Dubuque Center. And they also have an online component. So if you are taking classes virtually, you can still get interactive help online via Zoom, where they can help you with different questions you might have. Everyone that comes to NICC really has one of 2 goals. They either want to get employed in 2 years or less, or they want to transfer onto that 4-year degree. Some people come in as undecided, but we kind of funnel them into either the employment or transfer track. So knowing what you want to do when you get here is really helpful, but if you don't know, you can actually apply and be accepted as an undecided student. So we are happy to help you figure out what a good pathway for you is. So don't be scared to apply. It is free. Even if you're undecided, we can help you kind of narrow you into either the employment or the transfer track. They're extremely transferable. So if you are looking to get a bachelor's degree in the long run, it's a great time to start and get your associate's degree at NICC and then transfer on to one of those four-year institutions. So once you decide that NICC might be a good fit for you, your first step is just deciding your end goal. Like I said, maybe you're undecided. So think through what you would like to get your education in. We always encourage students to figure out what their end goal is and then figure out what education it takes to get there. So maybe you want to be a teacher. If you want to be a teacher in Iowa, then you need to have a four-year degree. That's just a requirement. So you could start with us and transfer on to a four-year school. Maybe you want to be a welder. If that's the case, then you don't need a four-year degree for that. So you could enroll in our one-year program or maybe one of our shorter programs for CPCs, and it would help you get to your end goal of welding. Like I said, if you're undecided, our career service office can help you with that. You can find a list of all of our programs by going to www.nicc.edu/academics/programs. Step one, continued. Many of our military students, like I mentioned earlier, really do prefer online programs. So here is a list of the programs that we offer that are completely offered online. So accounting clerk, accounting specialist, agriculture business, agricultural finance, applied management, associates of arts, or the Z degree option. The only difference between those is how long you're taking those classes. And then associates of science, business specialist, criminal justice, finance, health information technology, and pharmacy technician. Step two, once you know what you want to do, apply. You can apply on our website, www.nicc.edu/apply, or you can request a PDF application to be sent to you via mail or email. So maybe you're not comfortable doing it online, or maybe you have sketchy internet service wherever you're located, then we can either email you or mail you the actual application to fill out. And again, it's a free process. Step three would be your transcripts. So whatever you have that is applicable on this screen, you'd want to send it in. That might be ACT or SAT scores. It might be different transcripts and tests throughout the military. So we do accept joint military transcripts, and we do also accept your testing that you might have taken, the Armed Services Aptitude Battery Test. And then if you have graduated high school or equivalent, like your GED or your HSED, you can send us that as well. And if you've been to any other college or have taken college classes maybe in high school, you're going to want to send those college transcripts to us as well. Because once we get all of this information, we can tell you what classes you might still have to take in order to get that certificate or diploma that you're looking for. And it is important to send your joint military transcript because we do actually take some of your experience in the military and apply it toward classes that you can take here. So you might get waived out of some classes and never have to take them just because of what you've done already in the military. We will want your official copies. So especially when it comes to like any college transcripts, you're going to want to send those official documents to us, which means they're sealed when we get them. If you're unsure how to access these documents or find them, just let us know and we can offer you guidance on how to get them to us. And then step four would be completing your FAFSA. A lot of military students feel like they don't need to do this because they're already getting benefits through VA or something. Please do it anyway, because one, your military money could eventually run out, especially if you want to go on and get your bachelor's or your master's. And number two, you might be getting free money from the government through FAFSA. So free money is always the best money. You might as well see what you can get. So you want to complete your free application for student aid. You can do that at FAFSA.gov. If you need help with this document, because sometimes it can be kind of confusing if you've never done it before, you can call us and we can help you. So Elaine is the best person for that because she works with our military students as well. And her phone number is 844-642-2338, and her extension is 2219. Step five is registering. So once you apply and once you figure out what you want to do and all that stuff, you, like I said, will be assigned to Jennifer Wood as your advisor. She's the one who works with all of our military students, regardless of if they're in Calmar or Piasta, and she will assist you in registering for your classes. She is so helpful because, like I said, she works with all of our military students. So if you're worried about getting deployed in the middle of a semester, or you know you have training for a couple weeks and you're going to be missing class, she knows how to help you talk to your faculty about that. It's not going to be an issue when she's helping you. And she's really helpful also to kind of talk you through maybe what's a good option for you. If you've never taken online classes before, she might suggest that you start with one, see how it goes, see if it's something that you're good at, or maybe trying a face-to-face and an online class to see which one is just more interesting to you and which way that you learn better. If you want to fill out your veterans education benefits, then you can work with Elaine Capek. She was the information on the last slide too, or Mary Jean in the Calmer campus. And they can help you do your education benefits for Veterans Affairs. And there also will be another video that you can watch about more in depth for veterans benefits. Otherwise, that is pretty much all the steps that it would take for you to apply and get into NICC. We accept everyone. You don't have to have a certain GPA or anything like that. If you apply, you are accepted. So go ahead, it's free. Send in your application and we would be happy to get you started in your NICC education adventure.